Hey, so I just want to talk about, you ever feel like you're destined for something greater? You know? You're not supposed to be doing what you're doing, or you're just kind of sick of it. And have a different path set out for yourself than the one you're currently stuck on. That's basically what I think of. I tell myself when my arms are rubber and I'm tired and I'm hot and I just want a day off. Don't really want to do much. But yeah, you know, this is the path. I got a plan. I got a path. Got to work towards it. One step at a time. Right now, that step is back to digging. Hey, Flutie Booty, where do you think you're going? This is working out pretty well, though. I gotta cut out the area that I want and then lower it. But I can keep using the slope to my advantage to make it that much easier. Some of you have dreams out there. I'd love to hear them. You know, maybe it's not go from broke to being rich and making cabins and being a YouTube star or anything like that. Maybe you guys just want to build a video game or make a movie, or I don't know, start a business. I like creating stuff and building stuff. So if you're into it or you're doing something similar, I definitely want to hear from you. Ooh. A lot of these roots from these things, but as it goes down, it'll be a lot easier to take them out. In the meantime, I can just kind of go around them. Whew. That looks pretty big. All right, I hope this is in frame. It took me quite a few minutes to line it up. Let's see if you guys... The more rocks, the heavier it is. That's for sure. All right. I moved a bunch of branches down there too, so as the dirt goes, it's not hitting the branches. Hey puppy, you want to come on camera? He's sitting right behind the camera. Feel like if he knew he loves attention, he'd definitely be in front of it. Whew. Wonder if I'm still on frame here. I'm trying to make a flat spot. Make it a little easier to work on the next spot. I gotta use my weight to get through this, all these roots. Whew. Pretty sure when this is done, this will be the biggest hole I've ever dug. That's for sure. if you can tell, but I notched out a little spot there for the wheelbarrow. 300 subs, that's wild. This will be, I think, the day 19 video. Happy a bunch of you guys are watching. It's cool talking to you and hearing from you. Not sure if the algorithm's really promoting me much anymore, but it's still cool. If I can, I'll figure it out. Computers, math, there's some parts of it I've been toying around with. I think the amount of impressions your long form videos get are directly related to the amount of shorts views your videos got the day before. So if I get a bunch of shorts views today, tomorrow it'll send out my long form video to more people, if that makes sense. Whew. Yeah, it's not going to dig itself. This is the path to a different life. Could have easily moved someplace and got a job or something. And at some point, if this doesn't work, I will get a job. But for now, putting my own labor towards my own dream. If you're doing the same, I really want to hear from you. Internet businesses, all kinds of cool stuff. The world's changed. There's a lot of stuff out there. I actually like messing with ChatGPT and the AI a lot. I don't know if any of you are into that. Probably not your typical log cabin content. And I do like talking about the log cabin and stuff. It's just, when it's all you're doing, it's nice to talk about something else also. A long time ago, I made a video game, or a mod for a video game. Zombie mod for Counter-Strike. And it was really popular, but because of the nature of the mod thing, I could never make money off of it. I like to make a game in the future, especially with AI and stuff, how it can help you make stuff. It's interesting. That's a heavy one. I'm always like, oh, I should keep loading more. And then I come down here, I'm like, why didn't I stop when I first thought I should stop? There was a moment there where I got a little dirt from here and I was like, yeah, it's full. And I went back and kept putting more in. Should have stopped. I gotta stop overfilling the thing. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon, you know? So if you're watching this and you're thinking, what does he know? I'm old, I'm out of shape, I'm doing this. You can do whatever you're thinking of doing. You know, put more energy into learning about it maybe, or worst case, apprentice with somebody who's doing it. That's a good way to learn, you know? And then start doing it, but if I can do this, you can do what your dream is too. Whew. And I know a lot of people are watching this. This is just step one, cabin build. I'm gonna do something after this too. I'd like to keep building more cabins, but I'd like to do other stuff to make money. It'd be fun to do all kinds of stuff, make a clothing line, you know? Make a frozen burrito. That would be, I love frozen burritos. It'd be fun to make a unique frozen burrito and show everybody like the process of what it takes to start a company that's making frozen burritos. Even if it only goes for a year or two, just to, not just the content, but that's what I'd like to watch. So, you know, but yeah, all kinds of stuff. Anything, everything. Makeup, you know, movies, everything, clothing, cars, everything, you know. I don't know if you ever read it when you were a kid. My dad gave me this book and it had woolly mammoths in it. This thing was called The Way Things Are Made. It's my favorite book, and I've always been into that. Like, you ever seen the machine that blows like super high pressured air at, I think it's sunflower seeds, and it blasts the sunflower seed shells off the seeds? Like, that's wicked cool. Or the machine that makes crayons. You know, there's like, I love how stuff's made. Yeah, it'd be fun to do an episode going to like a crypto mine and stuff, talking to those guys. There's like 1,000 different crypto coins. What's the difference, you know? There's a lot of stuff I'd like to learn more about. I do love cabin building, but you know, my dreams are, this is just part of it. And this is step one of step one, if you think about it. I'm digging the hole for the foundation. I'm not even doing the foundation. But thinking about those things gets me digging, you know, this is the way. Yeah, I'm not gonna, I'm trying not to pick with this thing, but I think it might end up being easier. Get the old pickaxe out. At some point I got the tape out too. It seems like I've added 4 feet, but I might want to go a little farther. There's only a couple feet between the hole that the camera's in, that I'm in, and the trail. But I can always put stones and stuff. I don't need a ton of space. Eventually the trail will end at the front door, you know? There might be some trail that goes around here, but I'm dumping sand, so the trail's gonna go something like that down. All right, I should definitely call it. That looks wicked heavy this time. I did it again. That was heavy. It's so heavy that when I pick up the full wheelbarrow and I spin it in place like that with the wheel not moving, it like dug a hole that was hard to get out of. That's how heavy the wheelbarrow was. More branches from the trimming. There's more on the other side too I gotta get at some point. Yeah, I made a little fire earlier to cook me some chili. It was quite good. I made 1 can. I'm actually thinking about making another can. I have other food, but for some reason I'm like, I want some more chili. Hope it's not too windy. What is it, Poppy? What, Flutie? I don't know if you were watching yesterday when I said only 100 more wheelbarrows. But I really should have kept track. I think I'm at 10 now, and it's barely done a dent. Okay, we've gotten past the topsoil. It's all that stuff that, see that? Rocks and it turns to gravel when you chop through it. Looks wicked heavy again. This time it's gonna be real bad because it's all gravel. Not even gravel, it's like sand. Sand with little rocks. This helps. I think my belt's in the truck. I can't find my belt. Oh, super annoying. Hopefully this works. It's not crazy heavy. It's pretty heavy though. Whew. Looks like that corner will be right behind that tree. Just keeping it going even. This tree's a problem. Alright, I gotta fix the chainsaw, get the tree going. Let me show you guys what's been done so far. Whoop. Sharpen here. Let's see, this has been excavated. Making progress. Flutie's been supervising. And from this angle you can see a lot more. Okay, you want to see something cool? Check this out. Adding more flat land. I'm gonna move those branches out next and go that way. I think it's the plan. And maybe go this way too more. Dump some dirt down there. I want to make this stable, you know, so probably dump there to here and then out there more, kind of flatten it. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna film more. I'll be back. I've been shoveling, I've been sawing up wood. Got a pretty good pile right here. Oop, wrong way. And I'm starting to cook. It's getting late. I'm just getting tired. Yeah, you can see it's crooked. Yeah, it's pretty right now. I swear one of these dead trees is creaking and it's gonna fall over. I can hear it. You'd think it'd be that one that's leaning. But I swear the noise is coming from somewhere over here. Yeah. I need another camping chair. Let's see, can you see the fire good? Please don't knock it over, puppy. All good doggies. They haven't been getting enough attention, or they really should be getting more, but I'm busy. Oh no, Pinky. Yeah, I got these fancy solar LED lights. See if you can see them. But the controller needs, I think, AAA batteries. I gotta get them next time I go to the store. I just haven't been today. Just been working away at stuff. Yeah, it's making progress. I don't know how many more days. We'll say 10, 20 more days of foundation excavation. And I gotta get rocks. That's gonna be the hard part. Hopefully I can get more done tomorrow. It's cooling off a bit, which is good because it's been way too hot. Alright, that's good. This is boiling, which, yes, the pan is pretty clean after I dump it. I scrubbed it too, but that last bit helps if you boil the water and then dump it. Sometimes the lid smells like whatever you're cooking in it, which isn't ideal. What are we doing here? Yeah, I gotta make some tables. Flutie, stop. Hey, Flutie. Stop, right. Right. Flutie went to go smell what I dropped, but I just already covered it in dirt. It's just water and sauce left over from the beans. Oh. There we go. Flutie, come back up here. It's being a difficult little baby. I gotta get another spoon real quick. Clean one. When camping in the woods, this is the best. The reduced sodium one, it's not that you don't need salt, it's that this tastes how it's supposed to. The other one almost tastes like jerky. There's so much salt in it. But this is the best. This is a sponsorship I want. Hormel. Everyone's like, Battlegrounds, play this game. I want to be like, Hormel, get your corned beef hash. Yeah, I'm already broke, so I don't mind staying broke to not promote something I don't like. The only offers I have are stuff I don't want to use, but so far no one's offered me anything. I got 320 subscribers, which is crazy. That's way more than people I know. That definitely helps keep the dream alive a bit. You know, maybe if you're trying to change your life and do something totally different, start a YouTube channel about it. People watch, you get some feedback. I've already talked to a couple people that are more experienced doing what I'm doing than me, which is pretty interesting. Helps get you a better idea of stuff, what to do. Today in the live chat, got a bunch of good advice about winching and moving logs that people have used in the past, and they show me some of their designs and stuff. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Well, let's see if this is better. Dun dun. Crickets are starting to come out. Yeah, I gotta figure out a way to promote my channel to people that are into log cabins and stuff, because I talk about kind of broad topics, and you can tell from the algorithm YouTube doesn't know what to think. Also, my thumbnails suck, but I try making fancy thumbnails. Well, I paid a guy to make fancy thumbnails on Fiverr, and that one has like my worst click-through, so I don't know. It's not just thumbnails. I think the title matters the most, and I think people get used to seeing you and they enjoy seeing you, and you kind of build a community. It's just getting it out there in front of people is the hard part, you know. Can feel like you're yelling into the void, that's for sure. Especially when you hop on, like I'm real into this stuff and YouTube and stuff, so I hop on and I'll see people that are way more talented at making movies or the cabin or talking to people. But then you just gotta remember, you know, I'm just starting, I'll get better. telling yourself it'll work out better. What are you eating? Something dumb, right? Flutie. Yeah, he found the can. Nope. Nope. He found the cans. Just kind of want to throw in there to burn out, but there's not much space in this stuff. That plane's probably loud. Fortunately, at least so far, the last plane's at like 10 or 11 every night, and then it's quiet, so that's good at least. And there's not a ton of planes throughout the day, but I think there's more around like noon or the morning or something. There's a time where there's like 2 or 3 of them in a row. Flutie, back up, Bubby. Get away from the fire and stuff. He's too silly to be trusted. You're being difficult, Bubby. I want to put these down somewhere where you will not get them. Put them in the fireplace later. You gotta watch out with cans with puppies because they got sharp edges and they'll lick them and they'll start bleeding. They'll be like, oh, this tastes great. And they'll keep licking and bleeding themselves. It's, you know. He is determined sometimes, I'll give him that much. Was that my spoon, Flutie? I feel like that was my spoon. Yes, that was my spoon, Flutie. Oh. Well. Oh, it's looking good. But this standing and cooking has run its course. I need to get a chair. I need to get a table. I don't have much space for a table, but put a table over there. I really need to get a camping chair. I can move where I need to move, or one of those plastic picnic chairs you get at Walmart for like 20 bucks. And I'm not a huge fan of plastic, so in this instance it would work. See that puppy. Yes, Flutie. You have food, but you want my food, huh? He's really cute and good, like well behaved when you're making food. Flutie's no fool. Someone's shooting in the distance. It's way off in the park too. There's a waterfall right down there. When this creek meets with the other creek, there's a waterfall like a mile or so. But there's more creeks on the other ridges, and there's famous off-road trails, but they are too hardcore for my truck right now. Some of them are like driving up boulders and just crazy stuff. I like logging roads. That's my preferable off-road trail. It is wicked hot. It is ready. Give it another minute or so just to get crispy on that side. I'm gonna call it quits. making some sandwiches. I need to get those LED lights working, or the remote for them working. I have 2 of them. Get them pointed over here, and then I can start working at night, which will be amazing because it's relatively cool at night. As long as I can eat enough and get in shape, eventually I'll start plowing along. Definitely didn't get as much done today as I would like to, but got a system down, did some other unrelated things that should help make this smoother tomorrow. And yeah, I did a little more work on the trail too. That trail needs days and a whole plan, but it's all going to change as a building comes in. So right now it's just maintaining it. And of course we've been on quite a few doggy walks. Yeah, it's real pretty out tonight. What do you think, Fruity? Just waiting on the food. Alright, let's see how it looks. Dun, 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 dun. My professional camera work here. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Alright, I think we're calling that done. I think food. Gonna end recording for tonight. When it cools off, I'll give them some too. Not a ton though, because it's not ideal for them. They should really just eat like raw meat. Yeah. I hope everybody has a good day or good night, whatever you're doing. And please tell me what your startups are, your dreams are, what it is you're trying to do to get there, or if you haven't started yet, or maybe you're just getting started like me. Tell me about it, you know? It's nice hearing other people into similar things that aren't necessarily the same. Like just following your dreams, starting a business, maybe building a house, or a website, or I don't know, I like hearing about the new stuff too, like drop shipping and AI, and even those AI shorts, which I'm not a fan of. It's interesting. It's all fascinating. Things progress quickly. I think AI in video games is going to be really wild. People have no idea yet, but there's going to be worlds. Like GTA 6 will be so different from GTA 7 because you now have AI development for the next one. So the next one will be like you talk to people like they're real and stuff. It's just going to be wild. You'll have real characters in games, and I think things are developing. They're all changing. Have a good one.